Soleil here. Thank you for being here with me for the Virtually Global Summit. Usually I would say that I'm happy to be at a place, and I'm happy, yeah. But this session I'm calling Power Query for the New and the Obstinate, because I have seen too many people who say that they'll get around to Excel one day, but then I look on the calendar and there is no day called one day. I've talked with proud Excel users. They brag about the things that they've been doing and how their coworkers will throw confetti at them and stuff because of what they do with Excel. And I get excited and start asking them about the 6 joins in Power Query, and they look at me and say, no, I use Excel. But now look, I don't say this to mock anybody, because this is not funny. It's actually tragic. Power Query can do so much for keeping our data accurate, keeping it tight, doing things that don't require formulas. So am I happy? I love sharing the knowledge, but right now I'm actually kind of angry and tired. Have you seen the movie Boys Town with Spencer Tracy as Father Flanagan and Mickey Rooney as Whitey Marsh? And there was this moment where Whitey Marsh, he's been acting up, and he broke out of Boys Town and he went to go try to get in with the older boys who are still running the streets and acting like damn fools and creating problems. Father Flanagan and his belief that there's no such thing as a bad boy. He went looking for Whitey Marsh. And when he caught up with him, Whitey Marsh put on the badass role. He's got a cigarette in his mouth, and he had his hat on, and he kicked his feet up on the table and asked Father Flanagan, yeah, what do you want? And Father Flanagan knocked Whitey's feet off the table, grabbed him by the collar, pulled him up out of the chair. And that's what has to happen today. Because I don't believe that there are lazy people or idiots. No, absolutely not. There are people who just don't know. But sometimes we do have to grab today's you, right? Me and future you have to grab today's you and say, you got to get on this Power Query. Stop doing things the hard way. Stop being obstinate. The way I'm going to approach this today is going to be different. I am going to demo Power Query. I'm not going to get into the minutia or tangents. I've got YouTube videos about it. I've got courses on LinkedIn that take you into Power Query. But right now is the enticement effort. Right? This example showed up last night. I was talking with a friend, and it came up that she works with credit card transactions, and here is some basic thing that she has to do. And we were talking about VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP and, absolute and relative cell references and Power Query. Look at the data. We've got these transactions. These transactions are for later to help with the enticement. So we've got the date of this transaction, the card number, the amount, and the vendor. Over here, we have customers, their card number, expiration date, city, etc. This is what we want. This is exactly what my friend said that she wanted. We want to get the data together in order. Date, name, city, state, phone, card number, expiration date, amount, and vendor. Got it. Here we go. We're running through it, folks. Cursor in this data set, the transactions data set, right click, get data from table/range. Boost this up because we are not fooling around today. All right, put this as text. Replace current step, yes. And then this should be a date, not a date and time. These are just defaults. Replace current. Okay, and then turn this into currency. Replace current. Good. And then call this transactions. Close and load to. I'm going to close and only create connection. Okay. There's my transactions query. Customers. Cursor in the data set. Right click. Get data from table/range. Table has headers. Good. Now, I'm going to call this customers. Call this text. Just doing some cleanup. The expiration date. Just want a date right there. Good. Cool. That's what we want. Right now, I'm going to close and load this as a connection only. Now, there's a couple of ways that we can go with this. We can do a left outer join. We can do a full outer join. Let's do a full outer join because that's going to match everything with everything. And when there is no match, it'll still show up in our data set. And I don't like filter buttons. Right. Data. Get data. Combine queries. Merge. I want transactions up top and customers on the bottom. We're going to match them up by the card numbers. And I want to do a full outer join because I want to show you something. Okay. Here's our data. Let's check it out. This is still text, dollar amounts, dates, etc. Expand this. I don't need the card anymore. Or no, I'm going to leave it. I want to leave it. Uncheck that. Okay. Scroll down. Now notice, these are customers who haven't used their card. That's what this is showing us. Okay, we have card data, but over on the transaction side, these people have nothing. So I am going to go up here and unselect nulls and OK. We've got everything all matched up. I'm going to slide over here. I only need the card number once. So I'm going to get rid of this one. Highlight, right click, remove it. Now we have to get the columns in the order requested. Date and then name, city, state, and then the phone number, card number, expiration date, amount, and vendor. That's what we wanted. We could even sort this by the date if we want. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Click the column and sort. We got our data. Let's go ahead and close and load. I don't like this red. I'm going to change this format. Let's just go simple and then get rid of this filter button. Good. Everything is all here. But now another piece of juiciness. I'm going to go back to transactions and grab the stuff that's down here at the bottom. And notice we've got 38 rows of transactions loaded. Okay, now we're going to grab some more data. Scroll back up. Grab it again. Scroll back up. Drag it in. The formula has absorbed the new data. Now let's go back to our result. And what do? Data refresh. Boom. Everything is here. And now we have 61 rows of data. Wow. Makes me feel good. And hopefully you're feeling good. We got another example to share with you. And see, let's look at this. We've got this data. I didn't type any formulas. I didn't worry about absolute cell references and ranges and whatnot. But I have the report that was needed. Now we can do whatever analysis we want on this. Great. Let's look at another example. Close this. In this data set, we have a sheet representing 7 counties, and each sheet has cities. We can see we're looking at Able County right now. City, mayor, population, the area of the city in square miles, and whether it's a county seat or not. We can see Lake Seraphine has the mayor, Patricia Kwan. It is the county seat, and we see the population and the area in square miles. We see this for Appleseed County, Wheatfield, and then we go to Gorman, and our challenge is we want to get a stack of the rural cities. Rural is defined by they have less than 10,000 people and the density is less than 1,000 people per square mile. We got to get this stacked up. And here again, I could see some people trying to use VStack, maybe write some VBA code, copy and paste this all into one place. No. Power Query. Start by going there, File, Blank Workbook, Data, Get Data, From File, From Excel Workbook. I'm going to navigate to that source file. And here we are entering Power Query. I'm going to click this folder because it's going to grab all of the sheets in that workbook. And notice Appleseed County. There we go. There's the data represented. But I want to grab the folder and transform data. We've got the names, the data is here. Click there. See, there is the data for Lovely County. I don't need kind. Right click, remove that. Right click, remove hidden. I'm going to keep name, remove item. I'm going to name this county and then expand. I don't want to use original column name as prefix, and okay. Look at that. The data is all stacked up. Gorman County, Marwick, etc. We do have to do some cleanup. We don't need these headers here, the city, mayor, population, etc. So wherever it says city, I don't want that entire row. So let's scroll down, city, okay, boom. Now we've got 105 rows of data. Let's clean up the headers now. See, mayor. Nope, this is the mayor's city. Let's go back here. See, I'm getting excited. I'm so happy to be showing y'all this. Okay, mayor. This is the population. Here is the area, square miles, close the parentheses, enter, and then over here is the county seat column. Now here's the data all in one place. Now we have to work on getting the rural cities isolated from this data set. But because I have created this beautiful solid list, I'm not going to mess with it. I want to go here, right click and reference the query. And I'm going to go over here and rename this as rural cities. Now we have our definitions, right? Population that is less than 10,000. Number filter, less than 10,000. Okay. And they have to have fewer than 1,000 people per square mile. We've got to do some math. I'm going to add a column, add a custom column. Call this density. We want population divided by the area. Okay. Now let's look at it. Now see the city of Moore, right? We see that city of Moore. It does have fewer than 10,000 people, but it's got a density of over 1,000, right? And then we look at the city of Glass Reed in Appleseed County. Density, number filter, less than 1,000. Okay. Here are our 24 rural cities across the 7 counties based on that definition. File, close and load. It's beautiful. Get rid of these filter buttons. Those aren't beautiful. All right. And here is the main list with our 105 of everything all stacked up. But hold on a second. Suddenly we've got Page County. New data, a new worksheet. The workbook has been updated by our colleagues. And now we've got Arrington, Bear Summit, North Isaacs, everything. Arrington is the county seat. Okay, what do we do now? Well, we save the file, go back to the one we were working on. Here's this. Remember, 105 and 24. Do we have to go through all of that stuff again? No. Data. Refresh. Go down, and there is Page County cities in the main list. And we have 28 cities now in the rural list. Let's go look at rural. And there are the 4 cities that are considered rural in Page County. Power query. Future you will love you. Will buy you candy on Valentine's Day and everything. I thank you. Future you thanks you.